Did Mitchell get married to Don Lothario? He did. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hethwin and we are back to play some more of our Short Lifespan Legacy, in which every generation is a different expansion pack or game pack from The Sims 4. Our last episode ended quite abruptly when our founding sim Aster died suddenly after giving birth to their third child, a little boy named Birch. She got a hemorrhage from the healthcare redux mod that I have in my game, and she died. And so just like that, our matriarch is gone. There was no opportunity to plead for her. There was no saving her. It was just gone. So we kind of had a short episode last time. I had to step away and kind of like recover from the shock of all of that. For me too, it was also additionally like difficult because Aster was actually the first sim that I ever did a legacy challenge with in The Sims 4. We're doing this challenge to help celebrate 10 years of The Sims 4, and I am shook because this was my first ever sim and she didn't even get to live her full life. She was cut down in her prime. So if we come over into game, everybody is kind of recovered from the death, apparently. They all seem to be doing better. But Gavin is kind of left as a single father, caring for these children that he had with Aster. And they had fertility issues. Like, Gavin wasn't really able to have children, so they had to have these kids with in vitro fertilization. The oldest are Basil and Blossom, and they are twins. They just aged up into children as well. And as we're playing on Short Lifespan, they're going to be teenagers at the end of the week. Everything is fast on Short Lifespan. And then Birch should be aging up today at some point. Although Gavin is off to work. So Gavin, who is our adult sim that we are playing with right now, has the best-selling author aspiration, which is the same as what Aster had. And he's also in the writer career, which was also the same as Aster. The hard part is a lot of their income came from Aster's books and her royalties for books. Gavin's isn't as high, so we're gonna have to do some work there with him. Now Basil is a rambunctious scamp, but he's apparently playing with the science kit. Why don't you come and play on the monkey bars instead and get your motor skill up? They will be starting school in game tomorrow, so they both should probably get their homework done. And he is a gloomy sim. Blossom is his twin. She is a whiz kid, and she wants to play some chess and read with an adult, but there's no adult home right now, so that's gonna have to wait. She is a genius, and Birch was just born. So one of these three is going to be our heir, which will be for outdoor retreat. And that means that they're going to, when they age up into teenagers, one of them is going to have the loves the outdoor trait and the outdoor enthusiast aspiration, and we're going to have to start doing some camping. So before these two age up into teenagers, we're going to enable the outdoor retreat pack. I have linked down below rough rules to the LEPacy challenge, which is what I'm following for this challenge, as well as James Turner's guide for how to disable packs, which is how we are playing with only the base game at the moment. We've gotten a pop-up for Gavin. This crazy letter has to be a joke, right? Gavin's pretty sure he's getting played by an internet jokester, but there's no way to know for sure. If he publishes the letter, it'll be his most famous column ever, or he could just ignore it to be safe. Now, Gavin is kind of one that would play it safe, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe since the death of Aster, he would just go ahead and do something crazy and a little out of character for him and run the letter. Oh no. Gavin replies to the anonymous celebrity who fell in love with his own professional lookalike, but readers don't believe that the letter is true. Worse, they are now starting to believe that all his letters are fake, and Gavin has a medium performance loss. So not just like a little bit of a performance loss, a medium performance loss. And I think he was going to get promoted. So that isn't the best. While Gavin is at work, the twins are working on their homework together. They are going to be starting school, so they're getting a little bit of a heads up on getting some homework done. Basil did finish the first milestone of his aspiration, so now he wants to reach level 5 of the motor skill and practice typing for 4 hours. So he's come in to use the computer to practice typing. Blossom is still playing some chess. She and Basil did play a game of chess together. And then once Gavin gets home, hopefully they can read together for a couple of hours. Although Gavin is probably going to have to tend to Birch, get him sorted out, and probably age Birch up because he should be aging up sometime today. I might have missed the pop-up. It might have happened before, so he may just age up on his own. And that's okay. We can let him just age up on his own. Because infants with the base game, let's be honest, they're a little bit annoying. Without having the milestones and all of the other things that go along with infants, base game infants are kind of a handful, but at least there's only one this time. All right, Gavin is back home. He is feeling embarrassed because of the way things went with that letter. So let's let him go in and take a shower, and we'll have him give himself a pep talk. The last thing we need is for Gavin to become mortified and like die from being mortified, and then have these poor children be completely orphaned, and then our whole legacy would just be over. Gavin really is trying to do the best that he can by way of these kiddos. Like, he is trying to keep some of the family feeling going, even though the absence of their mother is like very prominent. They were very young. They had just aged up into children when their mom passed. So I think part of him wants to help keep her spirit alive. But then also, he's grateful that they don't have like a lot of really strong memories that really hold them back and give them a whole bunch of grief. Now, Blossom has gotten Gavin to read her a story, which they are apparently doing at the kitchen table, because where else do we read stories but sit at the kitchen table? I mean, I guess to be fair, their house is really small and they don't really have like an official living room, so there's no like couch or TV for them to sit on. But they're reading here at the table. It's a small house, but they're making do. Perhaps when Gavin gets a little bit more money, they can expand a little bit. You know, right now all 3 kids are sharing a room. Just not a whole lot of space. Oh no, Gavin seems to be coming down with something and needs to go to the doctor. I think we're going to send him just, you know, to avoid any potential catastrophic death. Gavin has been diagnosed with a chronic condition, arthritis. He will need to eat healthy, exercise, and take it slow. Some aspirin can help with the swelling and tenderness in the joints. All right, well, I mean, he is getting a little bit older, so I suppose it kind of makes sense that maybe he would start to have to deal with a little bit of arthritis. So Gavin has some arthritis now. Okay, Birch has aged up now into an infant. And so we are going to randomize his infant trait 3 times to determine what that is going to be. So 1, 2, 3. He is a sensitive infant. So these Sims are prone to diaper rash and are often picky with food and can more easily become overstimulated by too much play and social interaction. However, they also rest more peacefully through the night when soothed. So he has aged up, and I think we do want to get him a makeover, and we're also going to need to pull out the infant stuff so that he can have those things to do. But let's start with a makeover. So we have given Birch a makeover. He aged up with some glasses, so I decided to keep that with him. Gavin has glasses, so I would assume that perhaps some of his kids would also need glasses as well. He also aged up with little freckles on his nose, so we kept that, and he has Gavin's black hair. So this is Birch's everyday, his formal, his sleepwear, his party wear, his hot weather, and his cold weather. But again, we don't have seasons, so we won't be seeing those. But here is little Birch. Fortunately, infants don't last very long on short lifespan, so we're all here for that. Basil and Blossom are heading off to their first day of school, and Gavin does have to work in a little while. He is writing a little bit while Birch gets into a bit of mischief here on the floor. All right, Gavin finished his book, so let's get that published before he goes off to work, and then that should help him get some more royalties. Right now, they're only getting about 200 simoleons a day in royalties, so hopefully publishing an additional book will help. And this book was excellent quality, which means he completed one of his aspiration milestones. So he now wants to reach level 6 in the rating scale, publish 10 books, and publish 5 excellent books. And we are going to send Birch off to daycare, and the bills have arrived. Fortunately, the bills aren't too ostentatious. All right, both of the kids are home from school. Basil is feeling angry from an annoying school day. Ugh, teachers can be so annoying sometimes. All right, let's let him come and maybe like play on the monkey bars and get that out. While as Blossom is feeling embarrassed from an awful school day. She dropped a teacher in front of everyone in the cafeteria today. How embarrassing. And after reading with her dad for a while, she now wants to reach level 5 of the mental skill, which she's done, and then finish her homework twice while focused. We need this embarrassed moodlet to go away really before she can get focused. So she's giving herself a pep talk, and then I think we'll have her hide from everyone and try and get that to go away. And then we'll have her ponder moves on the chess table, which will hopefully get her in a focused mindset for things. Basil is just like having a moment. He's still angry. Now he's feeling gloomy because he is a gloomy sim. So he's sad, he's angry, he's feeling all of the emotions. Okay, Gavin has gotten promoted now. He is a regular contributor, so he's earning more money. So this is great. He has paid the bills. He has published another book. He's also extremely tired. And, oh, we never got the stuff out for Birch. Let's get that stuff put out. Oh, here's Aster's tombstone. It ended up in the household inventory. Okay, I do want to take that out and put that out here. So let's place this in the yard. So we do have Aster here. We have like no trees. We probably at some point should consider like decorating some, but it is what it is for right now. All right, so we do have a crib now for Birch. So I think let's have Gavin come and put Birch to bed because he is feeling really sleepy, and we'll let him do that, and then we'll have Gavin soothe him to sleep as well. And then Gavin's got to take care of some of his own needs because he's hurting a little bit. He has all of the skills that he needs for his next promotion, so this is good. But he is going to soothe Birch to sleep, see if he can get him sleeping, and then maybe even after he has tried that, he can play a lullaby for him. Let's do Rockabye Baby. The twins are again working together on their homework, and Blossom is focused this time, so this will help her with her aspiration. Gavin has decided to head into bed, although he's getting a call from Mitchell, who would like to come over. Mitchell Lothario. Did Mitchell get married to Don Lothario? He did. Don Lothario has gotten around. So Aster had a thing for Don Lothario when we first started playing, and they woohooed a bunch. They were spending a lot of time together, and she wanted to have kids and have a family, and he didn't, and he was non-committal, and then he also had some fertility issues, so he wasn't interested in any of that. So Aster kind of moved on. And then Aster also found out that her friend Liberty Lee was pregnant with Don Lothario's baby. So Don Lothario wasn't able to get Aster pregnant, but he was able to get Liberty Lee pregnant, and now Don Lothario has married Mitchell, who used to be a roommate of Gavin's, and oh, the twisted web MC Command Center weaves with our Sims. Gavin is uncomfortable from geriatric muscle. Gavin's agility isn't quite what it used to be. Oh, Gavin, you need to write a book, so come write a book. And it's like the middle of the night, and poor little Birch is awake, so we're gonna have to have Gavin get up and come and tend to him. He is hungry and in desperate need of some food and some fun. So Gavin is gonna come and get him up, get him a bottle, maybe get him situated with some toys, and then Gavin's probably gonna try to go back to sleep a little bit because he does need to go back to sleep. But this is sweet, the interaction between the two of them. Oh no. Basil is feeling tense because he's feeling bitter from someone nearby. What's so special about dumb babies anyway? I'm interesting too. So I think he has a sentiment with Birch. Yeah, he does. He's got some sibling jealousy towards Birch. Basil doesn't know what's so great about Birch anyway. Why should he get all the attention? Oh no. Does Blossom have any sentiments? She doesn't. Blossom is better with that, but Basil isn't feeling the best in regards to his little brother. All right, everybody has like work and school in an hour, while Birch is still like sleeping in here on the floor with a very stinky diaper. So hopefully that'll get taken care of at daycare, but daycare's not always the best, so I don't know how that's gonna go over. Birch has woken up in a puddle of his own filth. He is super gross and stinky, and Gavin is coming in to try to like tend to that, but Gavin also needs to head to work. So I don't know that he's going to really be able to get this sorted before work. Okay, he's at least gotten the diaper changed, so this is good. But it is time for Gavin to go to work. Again, with the why with the space helmet? Why is this what you wear to work? I swear I don't know what they're doing to these kids at daycare. Look at how many sad moodlets this kid has. He needs to sleep, he needs a bath, he needs help. He's not doing okay. No one is taking care of this kid at daycare, honestly. But the other kids are home. They're still C students. Their grades have not gone up. So they're still dealing with that. All right, Gavin is home from work. Birch is back home. Birch is in like desperate need of some help here. So I think we're gonna have Gavin come and give him a bubble bath. Also change out of this weird outfit. Get this poor kid sorted. They really did not take very good care of him at this daycare, so I don't recommend. He needs fun, he needs attention, he needs a bath, he's tired. At least they fed him, so at least that happened. Basil completed his next aspiration milestone, so now he wants to make it across the monkey bars 3 times, earn a high score on the typing game, and achieve motor skill level 10, which I think we might actually be able to complete these aspirations for them because they don't age up until Saturday, so they're doing pretty well, or he is at least. Now Blossom still needs to finish her homework one more time while she's focused, which she's doing right now. Okay, Birch's needs have gone up significantly. We're gonna have him get a little bit of a bottle before putting him to bed, and it's almost his birthday. And then poor Gavin is very tense and in need of some fun, so we're gonna have to let him do something fun. The problem is, like, he doesn't like anything. So he doesn't like fishing, he doesn't like handiness, he doesn't like fitness, and he doesn't like video games. So I think playing chess is gonna have to be, like, the thing that he does to get his fun up. Or, you know, he's feeling flirty, so maybe he will do some self-woohoo, but probably not with his son in the room. At least I hope not with his son in the room. That would be awkward. Although he does need to eat and do some homework, so we can get him doing that. Oh, Gavin is too tense to do that. Oh, jeez. Gavin. Oh, he is gonna come self-woohoo. I mean, that is one way to get your fun up and to release some tension. Blossom finished her aspiration milestone, so now she wants to get an A at school, craft 3 emotion potions, and achieve level 10 of the mental skill. Can she make emotion potions yet? I don't know. Not yet, just a health potion. Let's let her come play some chess. Did that help, Gavin? It did. He is now feeling playful. From cute bath moments as well as solo fun. And he is feeling tense from a stressful work day. So poor Gavin. Life hasn't been easy for him. He's doing this all on his own, and it's been a little tough. Right, Gavin has finished writing another book. It was not an excellent book, but that's okay. He can still sell it to the publisher for some more royalties. Oh no! The ghost of Aster has arrived, and she's looking very angry. Maybe she's not thrilled with the way the kids are coming along. I don't know, but she is angry about something. Or maybe she's just angry about her death. I hope this doesn't mean she's gonna go around breaking everything. I think she did kick over the trash can, though. So poor Gavin's had to get up in the night to tend to Birch and Birch's needs, and now the ghost of Aster is like floating around wreaking havoc. Not great. Not great. Right, Gavin has headed off to work, and the twins are heading off to school. Birch has gone to daycare again. Hopefully the daycare takes care of this kid a little bit better this time. And we'll see if we can get some grades up, if we can get some promotions happening. A few more simoleons with royalties, so that's good for Gavin. Alright, Basil and Blossom are home from school. They are now both B students, so they're continuing to do well. And Basil is sad because he's gloomy. Poor thing. He wants to cry it out. Okay, let's let him cry it out. He can climb up in his bed. He can cry it out a little bit. Blossom is happy though. She's feeling happy because her grades went up, and as she is a whiz kid, That's good for her. She wants to make some emotion potions, so I think let's have her come and do that, and fingers crossed she doesn't like burn the house down. The last thing we need is Blossom dying. She's like a little mad scientist over here brewing her emotion potions, concocting all of the things. I do wonder about the safety of such a thing, but you know, so far so good. Especially with Sparks coming off. Okay, Gavin's home now, so at least there's parental supervision. Little Blossom has made a delightful concoction to get those emotions flowing. Alright, so she has made her first emotion potion. Let's have them, though, get their homework done. See, now Gavin's like wearing normal clothes. I don't know why he goes to work sometimes with an astronaut helmet and sometimes he wears like normal clothes. I don't know. Birch, again, was not very well taken care of. His fun is low, he's hungry, he hasn't had much attention. Gavin, it's good that you're interacting with him, but feed him. Feed him and probably change his diaper. I'm guessing they didn't change his diaper at daycare. Really, they're really failing in the childcare department wherever he's sending this poor kid to daycare. Right. And I've just gotten the notification that it is Birch's birthday, and I think with him about to age up into a toddler, we're going to wrap up today's episode here. So fortunately, nobody died today, so this is good. This is an improvement from our last episode. Birch is going to be aging up into a toddler, and at the end of the sim week, Basil and Blossom are going to be aging up into teenagers. And so I want to know your thoughts in the comments below about who you think might make a good next heir. We don't have the full picture yet of these kids, but we will be installing Outdoor Retreat before they age up, and they're gonna need to have an idea of which way to go. We have Basil, who is a gloomy child. He is a rambunctious scamp, so he likes being active, but he also, you know, he struggles with a little bit of sadness from time to time, which, you know, we all do, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then there's Blossom, who is a whiz kid. She is a genius, and she's got like a little bit of a different attitude. Which one of them might be more outdoorsy, I suppose? So that's the question that we're thinking about. Or do we save and hold out for Birch, who is a sensitive infant? We don't know yet what his toddler trait's gonna be. I don't know, maybe he's gonna be a wild child who likes to be outside all the time. It's hard to say. But give me some thoughts in the comments below, at least between the twins, which one you're leaning towards. I kind of think it's probably going to be one of the twins just because it's short lifespan. We kind of need to like move things along. And now that Aster is gone, we can shift our focus rather quickly, I think, with them and start working on things for them as well. So let me know that in the comments below. And thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!